He was born, 9 weeks early and spending 7 months in the NICU, first Christmas, first Easter, all that in the hospital. So we just count our blessings now that he's home and he's doing so well. I mean, the kid had countless surgeries and, he was a trach kid. He had feeding tube, a trach, didn't even get out of a bed until he was 7 months old without having tubes and everything on him.
We were pretty concerned at first, especially when things kept on getting worse and worse, that he might have tubes and trach for a long period of time, maybe forever, was our concern. When he was born, like Tammy said, he was born 9 weeks early, and they didn't even know what he had or why he wasn't responding the way he should. The doctor came in almost every day and gave us every different condition in the book. They named it everything from multiple sclerosis to I can't even remember all the cystic fibrosis, Down syndrome. Every day we got bad news. It seemed like the doctor was coming in every single day. We started keeping a journal. We started originally with good intentions, but every day they came in, and this is nothing against Cardinal Glennon. Cardinal Glenn was fantastic.
Yes.
While we were there,
I would recommend Cardinal Glennon to anybody that has.
It's just they just did not know. And he just kept on getting better and better, and just.
He's a fighter.
Yeah, definitely
He's
a fighter.
Definitely a fighter. A stubborn fighter.
Stubborn. And that's what I wanted to translate was right around Christmas, is that all those families that are over there at Cardinal Glennon, there's hope. There is. He got so much better. And that first year was, it was Christmas and holidays, but it just didn't feel like it because you're trapped. And he was trapped at the hospital. So to have him doing this well, I mean, after a few months in the hospital, we just didn't know if it was even possible. It just kept on getting worse, and then all of a sudden, he just made leaps and bounds, and they ended up pulling his trach out, and now he plays soccer. As you can tell, he's sick now. But he plays soccer, and he's going to play baseball this next year, and
basketball.
And sharp as a tack. He got to come home the first time in January 2009. He was born November 7th in 2008. And that was at St. Mary's in Clayton. And just a few days later, on Veterans Day, actually in 2008, they sent him over to Cardinal Glennon, where they thought he would need some assistance and some looked at from those doctors. And then at that time, like I said, the only problem he was having at that time, other than some issues they were looking at, was just he couldn't eat due to the size of his tongue, due to what we found out later was Beckwith-Wiedemann syndrome.
He didn't eat, and he was having trouble breathing,
and
too.
Having trouble breathing. His oxygen level would drop on us. So originally we got to bring him home in January, and we hadn't had any surgeries at that point. He came home for a few days, and he just didn't look right. He was really gray, like he wasn't getting oxygen. So we took him back to the emergency room, and they pretty much instantly put him back in the NICU.
If you can name it, he was tested for it.
Yeah, he was tested for everything, and every day they'd come in and say possibly Downs, cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, just thing after thing. They decided that probably most likely needed a trach as well as a feeding tube. So they went ahead and did surgeries on the trach and the feeding tube. So he was hooked up to all sorts of wires and a vent that had to be monitored 24/7. At the hospital, it was by the nurse, and then
basically,
at home,
when he first got the trach surgery, it was still helping him breathe. Like the vent was helping him breathe because he couldn't do it on his own. He was pretty much on every prayer chain from Florida to Illinois.
Yeah, he was talked about on Facebook, and we have quite a few different family members all over, and they were all calling and saying that they're praying for him, believing for him. Just everything we dealt with just kept on getting worse and worse and worse. And then all of a sudden, they came in that morning, first thing in the morning. And,
Didn't even wake us up to tell us.
Didn't even hardly. They came over and they're like, "Hey, we're going to remove this now." And they pulled his trach and
Put a Band-Aid over it.
yeah, put a Band-Aid over it. And we're scared to death at this point because of he in the hospital he'd coded on us 3 times, which is why he needed the trach. So we were really concerned about them pulling that because we'd even kind of grown a little bit relying on it. And then it was very unceremoniously.
It was. It just like, he was fine. Nothing happened.
They came in, pulled the trach, and next thing you know, he's sitting up.
Like laughing and carrying on.
Yeah, like he never had it
Like,
at all.
yeah, like nothing was there.
They never had to put it back in. We looked at each other, we're like, I guess it's done.
Yeah.
And it was unbelievable. He just, once that happened, it was just done. And it's still, to this day, is just miraculous where he's come from to now. And especially around Christmas when you're celebrating and, you can hang stockings up and decorate a Christmas tree and everything and think about where you've come from to where he is now. Seeing all those people praying and just believing that he's going to be all right and it's happening. He's doing better and better.
Tell everybody he's my miracle baby.
We had so many people that, to this day, everybody says miracle baby, and because they saw all the calls, and
But he's just a strong-willed kid.
once he sets his mind to it, he's gonna do it.
He's still, he still has things to deal with, but it's nothing that
Yeah,
nothing compared to what we dealt with in the past. And we try to, us and our families, treat him like he was never in the hospital. Like he's a normal kid. We try to get him involved in sports and anything we can so that we don't want him to think that, that he was.
Well, and he's
had it
excelling at it now, so
Right.
it's hard to hold him back. And even if we wanted to, we couldn't because he's all over the place.
There was also a lot of guilt because we have an older son too, and so he, is 2 years older than Blake. So I feel like he kind of missed out a lot of time too because I spent so much time at the hospital. Even though we would try to trade off, it was just very hard for the entire family because it affected Andrew, it affected us. It was just the most stressful thing you can imagine going through.
Every day you're there, it's like a weight on you, a big depression, a weight on you. You just monotonous. But when you finally walk out the door, it's just the nurses walk you down and give you all hugs, and you become part of family because you're there for so long, and you know everybody in the hallway and all their situations. And that's one thing right around Christmas. It's bad enough to go through it through the year, but right around the holidays where you can't bring them home, it was life-changing.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A firefighter.
A firefighter.
Because he has old.
Do you love going to Hamill School? Yeah. What's your favorite part?
Much.
Lunch.
He's a bit of a character too.